We are going to each and every parish between now and the end of September to make sure that these SOPs are firmly planted in the minds of the stakeholders, they know about them, and to start the process towards having them more effectively implemented.
That was consultant and workshop facilitator, Mrs. Jackie Seeley Burke. She says although the standard operating procedures have been endorsed since 2020, there is still a lack of awareness across the sectors about how the SOPs are supposed to operate.
In fact, it really became necessary because we found that the sectors were not being consistent about how they responded to these types of cases. What I often say is that the left hand did not know what the right hand was doing, the coordination was weak, and that you could go to one service deliverer and be told one thing and then go to another and be told something totally different. So we wanted to standardize the way in which we respond to this type of violence, and we wanted to make sure that our interventions were as effective, as robust as possible.
The SOPs were developed under Pillar 4 of the Grenada Spotlight Initiative and are geared to enhance the response across the 4 essential sectors: health, police, justice, and social services. Mrs. Seeley Burke further explained what this means for victims of gender-based violence.
This approach that we're training people in is saying to stakeholders, you have to be sensitized to victims' rights, to the fact that there are certain protocols that should be met. You have to coordinate your efforts as stakeholders. No longer should we have medical health people saying, well, I don't know what's going on with the police, or I don't know what's going on there. These standard operating procedures require a more coordinated, collaborative approach to how the various sectors respond to this violence, and victims and survivors are supposed to be the beneficiaries of a more coordinated, comprehensive response.
Some workshop participants spoke with GBN on the importance of this training.
My name is Brian Aird in the Juvenile Justice Unit. This training has taught me some of the ways to address these things. You have violence against children, violence against minors. So some of the ways that we can notice certain things and have proper reporting procedures.
My name is Karina Monroe Victor, and I am from Child Protection Authority. I am a child protection officer. We're here so that we can learn what is new and how we go about implementing those things with other agencies.
My name is Adrian Pancho, Acting Inspector of Police, presently attached to the Fire Department. As the police, we are responsible for responding and providing some form of support and also connecting the victims and the perpetrators as it relates to gender-based violence to the different sectors that can assist them. So at the end of the day, the SOPs would actually put everyone on track. We'll be able to work together and have that seamless response to any such report of gender-based violence.
For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.